Hey guys, Gina here, the Mind Mechanic, out of Taos, New Mexico. And I'm just out lunging it out in the desert. Cool breeze at my back. Clouds rolling in from the northeast, west, and south. And it's beautiful. It's bright. The sun is hiding. And it's just a beautiful day. I hope all of you guys are doing well and enjoying just anything today. Opening your eyes. And I say that because so many people are going through a lot of things around the world, and we've had a lot of gun violence lately, and I've spoken on gun violence on a few different levels within the past month or so. And then on Saturday night, my sweetheart and I actually had a gun pulled on us. And I bring this up because where I often promote and hopefully inspire conscious mind and working to maintain the function and the thought processes that take place within the mind mechanics, and just maintaining the integrity of rational, reasonable thought. And in having this experience, because weapons are not something that are foreign to me. I was in the military, and I've lived a full life. So there is a level of comfort around scenarios or situations that may be uncomfortable for many others. And this is important because maintaining a sound mind during situations of high stress, increased adrenaline, just instantaneous reactions. A lot of times those reactions can either ignite or diffuse situations. And it's extremely important to embrace that, to embrace what that means. And in this situation of encountering someone who obviously had stuff going on, whether within their own personal lives or something just happened, or who knows. But encountering someone who was going through some instability issues, and partly due to an inability to communicate, and where misunderstandings get translated into intentional acts or intentional behavior, people can become extremely triggered around those things. So it's important when you find yourself in uncomfortable situations that are unclear, situations that are easily addressable. I know that's not quite a word, but they're relatively easy to diffuse upon communicating. When you deal with someone who has something going on, oftentimes communication will help inspire a level of comfort necessary to dial people back in. Where this individual, at some point in the probably 3-minute long situation, at some point this individual decided that pulling a gun was a reasonable action, justified in some way, or just for whatever he was thinking made sense. And working to do, obviously, what I do and am passionate about, having the conversation with him while he's having a meltdown, and having a conversation with him about how this could completely be shifted, resolved, and there's just no need for what is taking place. And being able to sit and have that conversation and to be sincere, to actually try to understand that I don't understand what's going on in this man's life, and he's obviously had some reason to believe that his behavior is justified. And to be able to speak reasonably with him and to just advise him that I'm listening, I'm present, and I'm prepared to obviously embrace or at least consider his thoughts and or feelings. And during the conversation with this man, I could see his gears turning. I could see a shift in his reaction. Even though he was still so angry, he had already built himself up to being so angry, building himself up to be right or justified, thinking and assuming that he understood the situation or even us. And then he realized that he didn't. And he realized that what I was saying made sense. And he didn't want to be wrong. So, instantaneously dropping whatever he had just built up, he was in a proud space and wanted to be reasonable, but was still, if I just drop this, then I was wrong and I look like an ass. Understanding those things, these processes that people go through, and being able to kind of walk through them to assist someone who is in that state of mind. Who knows? Maybe he just had a breakup. Maybe somebody just died. Maybe his dog just died. Anything. And we came in and maybe he just needed to be real alone in the desert for a hot moment. And that was enough. Having a couple that is dancing and enjoying the beauty all around, happy, not disrespectful, not crazy, just peaceful happiness. That's enough to trigger a lot of people right now. Whatever the reason may be, this man decided that pulling a gun and asking if we wanted, or more directed at my guy, if he wanted an effing bullet in the face, then shut the F up. That's a lot of anger. Wherever it came from, that's a lot of anger. So it is important in situations like these to assess situations. Not every situation is going to be accessible, yeah. Sometimes people are just, they're gone. They're on it. Situations in life are unexpected. So the take home is to pay attention to the things that you do have the control to diffuse. It could save your life. It could save valuable relationships. And ultimately, it just feels better. And on that note, I love you all. Stay safe out there. Stay mindful. Stay alert. Stay alive. And I will chat with you again soon. Cheers.